Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'll be talking about the story of the four blind men and the elephant, and what lesson can we draw from that story. The story goes thus: there were four blind men in a particular village. They've heard much about elephants and how mighty it is, but they've not actually touched it. They don't know how it looks like. They don't know how it feels like. So, a particular day, a man brought an elephant to that very village and called the four blind men that what? Now, today we have an elephant in the village. You can come out now and know how an elephant looks like with a touch. The four blind men came forward and decided to, check and analyze how an elephant looks like. The four blind men were at different spots, the different position of the elephant. The one is at the side of the head, the other one is at the side close to the head, the other one is in the middle, and the other one is at the extreme end. So the first one, because what he was standing before, the part of the elephant he was standing before was part of the tail. So when he touched the tail, he felt the tail and he was like, oh, I know what an elephant looks like right now. An elephant looks like what? A rope. A rope, a kind of thick, hairy rope or something. Then the one in the middle, which was very close to the belly of an elephant, was shouting, oh, I now know how an elephant looks like. An elephant looks like a rough wall. Then the third one was like he was close to the leg of the elephant, and when he felt the leg, being blind, he was like, I now know what an elephant looks like. The elephants look like a pillar. When you analyze the leg of an elephant, it's actually very, very thick, and that's why the blind men perceived that it was a pillar, and the one close to the head was touching the tusk of an elephant. Then he was like, I now know what an elephant looks like. The elephant looks like an iron or something, because the tusk was smooth and solid. Then the one that felt like it's a rope was like, how stupid are you? An elephant looks like a rope. Then the other one was like, you don't know what you're saying. An elephant looks like a flat wall. As a man that have sight, you realize that the only way to resolve this is for them to leave their position, compare number 2, compare number 3, and compare number 4. Then you can get at least a good analysis of how exactly an elephant looks like. Definitely that's how it's going to be, because the one touching the tail, if he moves from his position and at least check to the middle, you feel like, oh, it's like this. Then he move, then he feel the legs, then he move, he feel the tusk, then probably feel everything. But staying in one position will limit you to that very knowledge. Let's now use the story, compare to religion. When you check, the Muslim will say they are on the right path. The Christians would also say the same thing, that no, we are on the right path. The Jew will say the same thing. A Buddhist, a Hindu, they will feel like my belief is the rock, is the way. But I feel if you having a particular belief in your own position, if you move from your own position and know what it's in the other side, you can come to a surprising answer that you'll be like, oh, I never thought this much. Look at Christianity and Islam. They have a lot of similarities. So I deem it fit that every Muslim should take some time, even if it's a week or even 3 days, and make research on Christianity. The same thing with the Christians, should make research on Islam and be free to analyze, check, doubt everything, question everything. Because who knows, in the day of judgment, if we actually believers believe that there is day of judgment, mostly it's Islam and Christianity that believe in afterlife, it's very okay to actually research more. Because who knows, that day Abdurrahman might go to heaven that day, and maybe it's just an imagination. Maybe God will say, oh, Islam was never the way, you can go. Or maybe Peter comes on the day of judgment and God will say, no, Peter, Christianity was never the way, this was the way. You know, it might just be like that. But why now that we are alive, we have the brain, we need to what? Research and make analysis and make conclusion for ourselves. I know some people will be like, my parents are Muslim, I'm a Muslim, I don't need to research about anything. Islam is the way, complete, final, I'm not researching about anything. The same thing with many Christians that will say, no, Christianity is the way, I don't want to research about anything. No, I don't want to research, it's the way. And that's done. But what? There's room for change. You can't say your parents are what? Are poor, that you are going to remain poor like that. Oh, my parents are Muslim, I'm going to remain a Muslim. You'd want to search. If there is better option, you will be better than them. You would change their story. If Islam is actually the way, and a Christian make research and become a Muslim, he changed himself and probably will change his family. If a Muslim makes research and felt like Christianity is the way, with the power of God, he might change himself and change his family. So I deem it fit for us to make research. And I want to remind us that what? We grew up meeting ourselves, either a Muslim or a Christian. You know, we grew up seeing that our skin color is dark. Some people grew up, their skin color is light, and they are light in complexion. Some are dark. Some are from poor families, some are from rich family. Some are tall, some are short, some are slim, some are fat. It's a random, I feel like it's a random selection or something. So you might just find yourself in a particular ethnicity, religious setting. It doesn't mean a particular one is actually the one you find yourself, that's the place you are going to, settle for. You can make research. So I say, make research and check for the way. Seek for the way. After making research, if you find the truth, please accept it. Accept it with your heart if you feel it is the truth. Thank you. And thank you for watching my video. I will see you next time. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like the video. And you can check the notification box for my next videos. Thank you.